Hope everybody's alright. So today's quite a warm day. It's a bit overcast. It's supposed to be a yellow weather warning, but who knows. But anyway, while it's dry, look at the beans. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Lettuce looking fabulous. It's very, very tasty. Oh, look at that. What's this? That is a radish that's gone to seed. Look at that. That'll not be very nice, but it'll go in the compost. Now it goes to waste, that one also. Look at the size of them. So never mind. We've got some broccoli in there. Is it broccoli? No, it's kale. Sorry, kale. Peas are doing alright, I think. Yes, they are. More lettuce in there. All doing good. Poppies coming up everywhere. I'll grow a few, but I don't want many. Yeah, we'll take all these radish out. They're massive. They're like flaming beetroot. I might keep one of them. That one looks like a good one. I might have that in the salad. The rest can go. I don't know if the horses will eat them. Best not to. Yeah. Into the compost. Strawberries. My strawberry nets fell down. I'll fix that today. They're coming alright. Yep. I've had a couple out and they're very nice. The last lot of peas are coming through. Spinach is doing very well. Very good indeed. Tatties, obviously. Oh, they're away, aren't they? They're definitely away. That's not a tatty. That goes there. Don't want to be growing any weeds. Need a bit of weeding done today, I think, as well. In between the showers. Onions. Well, the shallots are alright. They've all dropped over, but while they're still green, leave them. As soon as they go proper yellow, pull them then. It hasn't been great for the onions this year. Not at all. Runner beans, starting to, yeah, they are getting more flowers, so they will be starting to develop soon. What's the beetroot looking like? Oh, it's coming on. We're starting to get, yeah, it's starting to grow at the bottom. There we go. Lovely. Oh yes. So there'll be beetroot soon. I think I'll put another row in somewhere. We'll wait for, oh, there's something there coming through, yes. I'm sure they're beetroot, he said. I'm sure. When was I ever sure about out? Onions, those ones, they were the last ones I put in. They're doing okay. Tobacco. One beetroot there. One of the orange ones. A carrot. The carrots are coming there, look at. Lettuce. Yeah, someone's had a little chew on them, but hey. Volunteer potato coming through there. I've got volunteers all over. Volunteers are the tatties you didn't pull out last year, and wherever you dug them over, they'll grow again. Which is good, freebies. Look at those carrots. And they're coming along nicely. I'm expecting all different shapes and sizes because the soil's not soft, and to get a straight carrot you've got to have soft soil, so they'll go to the shape whatever's there, and that onion there's going to seed. Well, more tatties. I think they're volunteers there. Yes, they definitely are, because I never planted them there. Let's have a look. All the flowers are popping up nicely. Lovely, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bit of colour in the garden. Garlic, not quite done, but I think they're not far off. They're all flopping. Gone yellow. So, a few over there, but not massive. More broad beans, looking okay. There's a little bird singing to us there. And, oh looky, they're starting to come. Purple iris. I wish my dad could have seen them. He liked stuff like that. Yeah, so there's just the wild strawberries just doing their own bit. We're looking good on the figs, couple of figs, but as I say every year, they come, but do they develop properly? We'll wait and see. Those radish there are one pulling out. Too late to go in, or too far advanced. The plants were too far advanced. I can plant some more, they'll do alright, but those were in the tray and probably too far on to go in the soil, but not to worry. As I say, it'll not go to waste, it's all compost. Those onions doing alright, but again they've all flopped out, which is not helped by the winds and stuff like that, and location of planting them. Greenhouse, oh, with strawberries down here. See how many of the slugs I've had, look at all these. There's one of the sluggies I haven't had, but guess who's having that? Me. Thank you. That's nice. The slugs had them ones there, like. They can have a couple. Yes, nice. Roses are coming. Cyril's roses are coming. Cyril's roses. Beautiful. And they smell lovely. What's happening in here after my explosion? Still those lettuce there. I think I'll give them ones to the horses and the pig. Don't know where the sheep have gone. They might have gone to get sheared. There's a side shoot. There's another one. Look at that one. Don't need them. You can actually replant them if you put them in water or something like that. Water. If you put them in water, they'll start pushing roots out. Because all those little hairy bits, if you can see them, if it's focusing in, I'm not sure if it is. They're all roots, or they would develop into roots. But I've got plenty of plants, so I don't need to do that. Yeah, there's flowers coming on all of them. There's the side shoot. There, that's quite good. Quite good seeds. These ones have been. They were just. I think they were from Home Bargains or somewhere, but they've turned out alright. It's hitty missy with them. Like if you just get their kind of one brand, or it stinks in here like that fertilizer. Not to worry. More lettuce come through. I mean, yeah, I've got loads of lettuce there, but they'll all come at once, you see, and then I'll end up with nought. So these are later ones. These are all doing good. The basil. It's beautiful, that basil. It is. It's really, really nice. That's just your normal, regular basil. It's now fancy. Yeah, that's another side shoot, look at. That's just a little plant. Whether that'll develop quickly enough to get any fruit off, who knows? Depends on what type of climate we've got over the next few months. If it's cold, then now it's happening. If it's warm up till September, October time, there's a chance. But we'll give all these plants a chance. They're all looking fairly good. I mean, the flowers are coming out. I've started giving them the feed. So I'll feed them once a week, and when the fruit starts to develop, they'll get it twice a week. Yeah, so I'm happy with those. Considering I didn't buy any plants this year and there was none donated, I've started them all myself, so that's not bad. There's another kale in there. That's supposed to be wild garlic, but I'm not sure about that. Should we have a sniff? So it doesn't smell like it. And there's the basil, and it's starting to get its flowers. But apparently it's supposed to be very nice flowers, purple flowers. But that you're allowed to, well, you're allowed. You can let that go with the flowers. Whereas if that starts flowering, the regular one, it's not a good thing. eggplant. That probably could do with going out. But I'll get it another week, eh? That's a little plant, and it's starting to develop its flowers, so that's going to give something. Well, they all have flowers. That's a chilli plant. Another tomato plant there. Lettuce down there, one lettuce, cucumber there, chilli plant there, more tomatoes. Cucumber's looking alright, starting to climb, which is the whole objective. That's starting to flower, so that's good. That's pretty much it. I think that covers everything for this week. There's a side shoot there. I should have got that. I can still get him. That's a big one. See, that one would be an ideal candidate for getting another plant out of it. But as I say, I don't need more plants. Plus, I think it'd probably be too late anyway for it to develop into anything. If you've got a heated greenhouse and all that, you could do them through the winter. But I haven't, so I've got less windows than I had last week, thanks to me nettle compost or fertiliser. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. My ears are still ringing. I did notice that there was some little bunches somewhere, but this is very, very late. I really don't think I'll get anything this year. No, there's usually loads and loads. You can see them like developing, but I'm going along the lines that maybe it's at its time. Bugger. Take it in a pot. Spud in a tub. Oh, onions. Aye, more onions. Oh yes. That's my fault. That the lupin. I didn't water it through the spout of the can. Never mind. Yes. Little apple tree that gave one apple last year. Looks like it may give a few more this year, which is nice. Very nice. And they're tasty little apples, them. That hasn't got as many yellow flowers as it normally has. Those flowers have gone straight away. They didn't last very long. Or are they coming? They're usually orange. I've never seen that many on this before, but hopefully they're just coming. And that will conclude today, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Help grow the channel. As they all say, all the professionals say. Not that I'm professional. And I'll give you some strawberries. Look at them all. Look at that one over there. Look at that one. That's a particularly good one. Look at that. I dare bet. They haven't. Right, ta-da for now. We'll go spinach. Good old one. You just listen to the birds sing while I do this. ladies and gentlemen, it's as quick as that to plant spinach. Now to it, I shall show thee. So we've got a little trench there, and a little white seed, that's your spinach. And all we've got to do now, cover over and water in, and then just wait for the results. Happy days. There we go. What I'm planting here are Kelvedon Wonder peas. They are an early variety, but they'll still come all year round, it says. Leave that if you like. So all you do is pop them down. I tend to put them in like 5s like that. Don't know why, just works for me. And just press them in. Press them in, etc, 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 blah, 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 and so on and so forth. Then make sure they're all covered with soil. They don't have to be deep. Just don't, it doesn't matter if they're right close. They like to, when they grow around each other. I'll show you one that's started growing on its own. I must have planted there, somewhere near. Then we'll get a couple of stakes, so I know I've planted them. We'll not put on what they are. Don't do that, that's daft, isn't it? Push them in. Push them down, got to be covered. Otherwise the birdies will have them. The birdies will try and get them anyway once they start growing, but I'll put a net round. Right, so that's that. Just need me sticks. Yeah, so there's one that's growing on its own, and they tend to like to grip things. So if I put a stake in there, it'll grow around it and grip it. And it's a good idea to keep them off the floor. But if there's a few of them together, it makes it a lot easier. And easier to pick your produce. I do love a garden pea. Like I said before, none of them get to my house to be cooked. They get eaten on site. Lovely. And these beans, just in case you were wondering, if you hadn't seen them a million times. Ta-ra for now.